Call me.
I know. She don't remember that. She won't remember me anyway. Yeah. All right. It's already live. All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We came a week out. We come to prophesy the downfall of America. And we tell the people on this side who they are. Anybody of Negro, Indian, or Latino descent are the true children of Israel according to the Bible. And contrary to public belief or opinion, are the only ones that have salvation in this up and coming hell. Now, we're in that time of trouble, and it's trickling down. Basically, we're in the beginning of sorrows. And now, you know, people still don't want to believe it. So something's about to happen. Well, something already happened. The next on Trump's list for the military for the military use is Chicago, Chicago, Illinois. So yeah, that was stupid. That's what I thought was about to happen, man. Yeah. But that was stupid. She just stood there while this motherfucker is speeding down the street. Car is stopping and she's still in the middle of the street. Like what you doing? Get your ass on the sidewalk. These motherfuckers are coming and they gonna run your ass over if you don't get your ass out the street.
Like that one black that got ran over twerking on the car and then fire. Oh my God, brothers. So let me tell y'all what happened. So I went to the store at about 3 in the morning. No. This was maybe about 1 in the morning. Right?
Go a little closer to the outside.
Oh, okay. But I'm at the store. I went to the gas station about 1 in the morning. I'm walking back, right? As soon as I turn the corner right here, guess what I see? As soon as I turn the corner, right? I'm walking from the gas station. As soon as I turn the corner coming to the building, guess what I see? No. 2 YNs, all masked up and everything, trying to break into this bank. This bank, like literally on that side door over there, they trying to snatch that bitch open. Bullshit tonight. I'm like, look, they fully masked. One of them got a red furry mask on, and one of them got an all black mask on. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, wow, YNs, man. They were YNs. Yeah. I guess when I came around the corner and they seen me, because they seen me, and then they walked on off and walked back around the corner and they left. I was like, man, right.
This is Ephesians 5, starting at verse 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Right. See that you walk circumspectly, redeeming the times because the times are evil. We're in the time of trouble right now. We're in the beginning of sorrows. You know, right now you got the martial law up in D.C. Trump is talking about. The next one is Chicago, Illinois. Then you got this famine that's going on over in Gaza. You know, I'm watching Democracy Now, and she going on a long spiel because Democracy Now, hey, they be going in as far as the news
every day, and they be on.
Yeah. So these Israelis, hey, guess what the fake Jews got in common with you regular white people? Y'all also called white people.
Y'all so-called Edomites.
Famine is the first time, since I don't know when, there is a famine in the world. Famines are supposed to be done away with. You know, with agriculture and all this other bullshit, famines are supposed to be done away with. And they talking about, where she went off at is she said that this is a loss for the world. This is an L for the world. No, this is an L for you so-called white people. Y'all made a man-made famine because y'all refused to let aid go into that area, and you bombing the shit out of them, which they say that the fake Jews, the Edomite Jews, basically done killed more people since coming up on World War One. They done murdered more people over there than World War One already over these last few years. But that's an L you Edomites, you so-called white people, got to take. Because your whole history points towards violence. That's not the history of the whole world. That's the history of you devils, man. And you wonder why everybody hates you. It's like, goddamn, y'all don't do nothing but murder people. But then you wonder why people don't like you. And that's the reason. That's the real reason why Trump got to do this martial law. He's trying to change the laws in the season. Anyway, let me read this.
Right. Mm-hmm. Because one of the things that they love to do is say, I didn't do that, and that. See, that's in your. It says you don't understand. It's in your DNA.
Right.
All right. Okay. I didn't do it. I didn't know. What it is when things look. All it takes is a real life situation. What happened in Hurricane Katrina? Mm-hmm. On a video where they interviewed dudes, the Edomites, all of them was talking about situations where they shot Jakes during that, proudly saying it, dog. All right, old ass footage, dude. They say, yo, so when you get into an emergency situation, find out who's who. That's it. Go ahead, question.
All right, Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may you also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Right. So you Edomites, hey, how can you do good and you're accustomed to evil? All you devils have done since you've been in power is oppress, rape, rob, and murder. And it's the same with you Edomite fake Jews. Yes, because hey, the one thing that all you Edomites got in common is who you are, man.
On the inside.
Yep. You the JOOs are still so-called white people, right? So they doing the bidding of you so-called white people. That's why you got America and Europe not doing anything while they're over there murdering those people. That's your whole history.
Your DNA.
Right, it's in your DNA. It's in your blood.
Jewish people, what they'll do is you'll be like, oh, you're white. No, I'm not. I'm Jewish.
Right. Hey, are they not?
That's about to dishonor.
Right. Are they not still Edomites though? Are they not still white people? When they call themselves Jewish, they still white people.
Where's that saying that on fucking resume?
Right.
African American.
Right.
Caucasian.
Right.
Pacific Islander.
Yep.
And motherfucking Jewish.
Yeah, they don't say Jewish. Other. You know? Right. But y'all all so-called white people. That's why so-called white people support what the JOOs are doing.
And if you follow biblical prophecy in Numbers, said that Amalek shall be the chief of the nations. You do the genealogy on these Edomites.
God.
Amalek is, one of Esau's genealogical females of Vermont.
Right.
Yeah,
They top 4.
I ain't mean to get off subject, but men really need to stop dressing like they women. If your woman got all pink on, that don't mean for you to wear a pink shirt, man.
Yeah,
like,
man,
come on,
Jake
man.
is all fucked up, man.
Like this society is just fucked up.
Jake is all fucked up.
Like,
Dressing like your woman and shit, man. My goodness.
You see what I was talking about?
Yeah, I saw it across the street.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
This is
That, remember the what was that cinnamon gun? Big in the 2000s, and the icebreakers. The cinnamon one.
Yeah.
No, big red. No. That's not the red. Stick of gum. They got that that goddamn big red shirt on. You know, big red got that damn pink ass stick of gum. That shit is embarrassing, dog.
Yeah.
They'll look around, you know, like they don't look like a goddamn fool. I feel like that.
Right. That was like when I went to the club. I went to the club one night, and the dude had on a pink shirt with some all black pants, with some black Jordans on, with pink shoestrings in the club. I know. I was like, oh my God. I was embarrassed for him, man.
This is Matthew 24:3. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. This is all the beginning.
Where you are too.
Correct. This is all the beginning. Famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. We didn't have earthquakes. We didn't had diseases. You know, the major earthquake that hit China and over here, and then the pestilence that we saw called the CB19, and then now there's a famine in the world. So all these things are happening. This is the beginning of sorrow. We're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Because I guarantee you over there in Washington, D.C., where they still protesting, they're like, God damn.
Is Trump your president? He must be your president.
Trump is a leader, man. He's more than a president at this point.
You know, I can tell Trump is our president because our mouth always open. Trying to look for something gets put up in the motherfucker.
So
yeah.
So hey, we're in the beginning. We're in the beginning of sorrows and the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Because Jake over in Washington, D.C. is feeling it right now, and Trump is determined to make sure Jake over in Chicago feel it next.
And Chicago ain't the only one. What's coming after that? They named some of the cities that's coming after that.
Right.
California is on the chopping block.
Right.
New York is on the chopping block.
Right.
Memphis, Tennessee is on the chopping block. Atlanta, Georgia is on the chopping block.
Major cities.
Yep. They said, and then they said the ironic thing is, all of them got black mayors.
Yep.
Every city they send it to got black mayors.
Yep. Hey.
Yeah. Look at LA. They have a black mayor.
Yep.
You know, black lady. You know, the majority of the mayors are women anyway.
Right. If they got black mayors, usually they'll put a black woman up in power. But that's what Esau do, man.
And then they get Eric Adams in there and they try to make him look like a demon.
Right.
He would actually talk about standing with the mic and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? He was the first one. Like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And they blackmailed him and had
they demonized Eric Adams in New York.
And they scared him.
Talking about Eric Adams in New York. In New York, Eric Adams in New York. Yeah, they demonized him.
Yeah, they did.
I gotta find that scripture.
Correct. But yeah, we're in that beginning of troubles right now. Yeah.
One in the black.
Hey, in the kingdom. Hey, man, concubines, man.
Hey, man, look, you don't give a fuck if you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable every day just being around.
Right.
I don't understand that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker up here look like a damn Christmas gift with this gold ass shirt on. Nigga looking like Osiris. Motherfucker, man. That nigga shit. That
This
nigga got
go
that
people.
1999. That he was in the Prince video, had that 1999 video, boy.
Right. So,
Prince Steve.
you know,
Dancing, dancing, dancing.
and it's more and more wickedness going on each and every day, man. You know, and it's crazy. When I was watching that democracy down there saying, hey, the whole this is a worldwide, basically she was saying it was a worldwide L. Like, no, this is not no L for the world. This is an L for Edomites. This is a L for so-called white people because they're the ones who did it. They made it happen.
Yeah, the dude, one of the dudes, center or something, had said something like, "We all own this." Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's what he said. No, we don't all own this. This is something you so-called white people did. It's like we're not the ones. Hey, it ain't no nigga in the, it ain't no white end over there in the Middle East causing that famine in Gaza.
Right.
So it ain't no L for the whole world. We don't own that. You so-called white people own another L. Y'all caused a famine in Gaza, and it's 2025 where famines are obsolete.
I got a scripture for you, brother.
Go ahead.
This Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in dark, and they say, who seeth us?
Right,
And who knoweth us?
And that's how the those so-called white Jews feel, man. Who see us, who know us. This the world gotta own this. No, that's you so-called white people again. You so-called Jewish white people. That's the ones that owns this L, man. And since y'all all so-called white people, guess what? Y'all all own that. That's just another reason why you devils need to be knocked out of power. Because all you do is kill, steal, and destroy. That's what you've done ever since you've been in power. You've murdered people, you've stolen their culture, and you've destroyed their cities and country. That's all you Edomites have ever done.
Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. And go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. But they sleep not, except they have done mischief. And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
This devil can't even get a fucking night's sleep unless he's doing something to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, man. Even his own fucking people, dog. You know how many times Zelensky done shot up their own shit and said, "Oh, it was the Russians."
Right.
Just to provoke. They recently, after that summit that Trump and had in Alaska, that same day or the day after, they tried to make it seem like a Russia. The day after, they tried to make it seem like Russia attacked. There was some facility owned by the U.S. over there, and 14 people from the U.S. that were hurt inside the facility. Oh, it was Russia. See, he's playing all of these games with Trump, and he doesn't really want peace. Why would he go? It's stupid at this fucking point. Like they'll always start doing some shit like with the pipeline, right? They found out Mossad had their hands all over that whole pipeline, that NORAD pipeline and shit. That's what they do, man. That's why I tell you not to go in the way of the wicked, dog. If you take your ass to the army, guess what the fuck you doing, man? You taking your ass in the way of the wicked. You take your ass to the military, or better yet, you join your local police force because you want to make a difference in your community.
Like, why do they think these big ass vehicles can fit in that small ass space?
Because it's a simple ass bitch, man. Simple ass bitch. You saw it on their face. That's why she's just smiling. But yeah, they can't even get no sleep, man.
Unless they do something wicked.
Right. unless they cause some to fall.
Well, I'll tell you why it's happening. I can tell you in the scriptures why it's happening. We can tell you in the scriptures why it's happening. Let me get to the scripture. Right.
Except for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Right.
You gotta do some type of wickedness every day to sleep well, man.
Yep.
Except when they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
Yep.
And who's that to me?
Population control. I mean, me and brother did a video on it recently where Bill Gates created some type of contraception.
Yeah,
A woman, it can stop a woman's reproductive organs from functioning properly for 8 years.
yeah, for 8 years. And guess where they promoting it? All the way in Africa.
And you know what it does? So I remember back in the day, my first love, right? When I was a teenager, right? Took her virginity. She got a great body, beautiful shaped body, right? Then she got the Depo shot, so I can skeet off it so she don't get pregnant, right? She blew up, dog.
Got real big.
Yeah, she blew up, huh? You want to know why? Stop a woman's cycle.
Yep.
And all of these eggs get built up.
Eggs and shit like that. So it's natural.
Right.
Exactly. And all of that stays within her. She don't pass eggs. She has rotten eggs inside of her. Like that. That was rotten egg. But yeah, that shit is crazy. So you have 8 years of backed up eggs inside of you.
Right.
And all kinds of other impurities.
Of blood.
That shit is just so you can have sex without having to worry about getting pregnant.
Right. But no, them African women don't play that shit though. No, they was cussing Bill Gates out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like kill Bates, man. Like goddamn, man, fuck you. Go to America with that shit.
Right.
And the only reason that Kill Bates is proposing that over there in Africa is because you got low birth rates over here with Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, 1619, they make it to where they put mRNAs in produce
Yep.
and injecting it into the livestock.
Right.
So
They're trying
if you didn't take the max,
yeah.
find some way to get you.
Right. They're trying to destroy everything that you do. Over here, we already know the food and shit is destroyed. They're trying to go over there and destroy it. Why? Because they got low birth rates over here.
I mean, these devils have put these different projects, these Georgia Guidestone projects, population control, and destruction of humankind for years.
Right.
So they're doing constant missions,
right.
Constant basis.
Right.
Every day is a step towards an action.
Right. We already know about the chemtrails and all that other shit, and they bringing that back with a fury. Trying to, the chemtrails is part of that, part of them controlling the weather and fucking the weather up. So these devils is trying to do everything, all the mischief that they do, they trying to do times 10. How you doing? Good. So every mischief that they doing, now they trying to do it times 10. I mean, when I actually looked on RFB's channel, I mean, it was so many goddamn chemtrails in Boston. It looked like, it just looked like a checkerboard in the sky everywhere you look.
And you know what they're doing with all of this thing? They genuinely went back and put chemtrails in the sky so children would think that chemtrails have always been around.
Wow.
That's how dumping landfills all over the fucking place. And right here in Grand Rapids is the first place that fluoridated their water. And they got a big landfill. All the fucking chemicals that's leaking into, the river out here. And then they just do a lazy bad job of trying to just patch it up by putting a bunch of dirt over it and a fence.
So that's how he
That's
fixed it.
incompetence.
That's how he fixed it. If the Mexicans don't do it, if Jake don't do it, Esau just throw some fucking dirt on a radioactive waste and shit. That nigga have that's like on the Simpsons and shit. We got fucking radioactive
Mr. Burns.
spill. Yeah. That Mr. Burns,
Yep.
which he's Jacob Rothschild.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers will just throw some goddamn, they'll dig a big ass hole and just throw some radioactive shit in the ditch and just cover it up and call it a day. You know, like I said, rinse the motherfucker off. Just don't go over it. God damn, dog. Violence is all they know.
Yep.
They don't know how to look. They can put you back together. Like, for instance, you get in a bad car accident, you bang the fuck up. You saw know how to put you back together on some Frankenstein shit.
Right.
What up, Rob?
But
What up, Rob?
This is John. This is John 10 and 10. The thief come not but to steal and to kill and to destroy.
that's it. That's all they came to do. That's all the devil know how to do. Like, everything he got right now, every single thing he got right now, he got by deceit, he got by making even false deals with his own people and fucking them over and those are Edomite nations that put sanctions on. You didn't hear them saying, no, we ain't putting we're not putting sanctions on the EU. We're gonna put on sanctions on everybody but the EU. No, they put sanctions on the EU too, and that's their own people, man. This is why everybody wants to hate this place. There's other Edomites that don't want shit to do with it because they some wild card. Israel's a fucking wild card. That them Amalekites are some crazy motherfuckers, dog. They the craziest Edomites of all.
Right. And the only thing that these devils, them Amalekite devils doing right now, because hey, they put all the blame on the Amalekite devils, the Jewish white people, so-called white people. They putting all the blame on them, so all the so-called white people around the world don't get blamed. And that's one of the things that these devils actually set up. They want some of the white people here to disagree with it, some to agree with it, while they keep on doing their wickedness. That way, the all the so-called white people can't be accused of being the devil, when the truth is all you so-called white people are the devil. Because they all agree with it. But they don't agree with it openly. Because the so-called white man is just like a bitch. They will manipulate and lie and shit to make themselves look good while they do evil. While they do wickedness.
Avoidance of accountability.
Yeah, avoidance of accountability. That's why they love Trump so much. Trump is trying to help them avoid accountability. That's why so-called white people get so mad when you bring up their past. It's like you haven't created nothing. You haven't. All you did was violence in the world. That's your whole history. That's why they call you the colonizer. You go to somebody's country or community, you blow the shit out of it, and then you take over as if you were those people. But you're not those people.
This is Proverbs 4:19. It says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble.
Right. Hey, they don't even know. That's because that's in their DNA, man. To just do wickedness. That's their default programming. And so-called white people walk around with that default program.
Hey, y'all be sitting here like I don't kill anybody. I've never killed anyone.
Right.
I've never murdered anybody. Do you understand in your DNA of a so-called white man or woman? You have the most I can hit a switch, it just makes you turn, just turn straight to your fucking carnal nature.
Get that good old boy spirit back in you, man.
Hey, all it takes. That's all it takes is a situation.
Right.
That's all it takes with an Edomite.
Yeah.
Because as soon as it's us against them, they'll do that real quick, Jake. They'll usually try to be like, hey, calm down, Jay. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know what I'm saying? But They are violent man. It's in their nature. They even said how they came here and it was easy for them to conquer the Negroes, the Latinos, and the natives because we were so kind, man.
Yep, yep.
So kind.
And that's why that dude that's why that dude Shaheed Bolson, you know, that's why he said that the so-called white man, they operate differently because the world is by default kinder. But the so-called white man got in power and like, man, the kindness is a weakness. But no, the other nations, they would rather follow kindness rather than the brutality that Esau introduced to the world. That's why it was so easy for Esau to conquer everybody.
Now, you know,
Like, they look at your kindness as a weakness, and all they did was develop their weaponry to take over people's shit because they couldn't create anything on their own.
you know, so before the CCCP, right, which is the communist, you know, country, well, China, right? Before the CCP came in, they basically used to practice like right now the worst tourist on the planet is not black women, believe it or not. It is Chinese people. They are the new niggas. And back before the CCP,
I don't know though, because they got some competition because them East Indians is some motherfucker,
I
man.
seen that too. I seen, but the Chinese,
Man, I don't know which one worse, man.
Because on a global scale, they rated. That was in Canada. What they were talking about with them down with the East Indians. Right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But you know, like around the world, they said Chinese are the worst fucking tourists.
For real.
I got a whole compilation of video, and they translating it and speaking and everything. These are some niggas, man.
Yeah.
It might be the niggas over there in China. I don't know, man. It might be the jakes that look like Chinese people. They go out of their way to be dickheads everywhere they go. I've never look. That's the type of shit where you come over here, you just get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The type of disrespect that they show when they go to these different countries because they know better than do it with Jake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with other Asian countries and even it's to the point now where they had to come up with new laws to put these motherfuckers in place, man. They had to come out with new laws because they some damn tyrants. But my point in saying this is back before the CCP, the government they have now, they used to be some of the kindest people. All the way that way, they actually practice etiquette. You know how you see a lot of those movies. I forgot that one where it was a Chinese. He was a young but you see how they always have the etiquette where they bow and they used to be real clean. You know what I'm saying? After the CCP took over and they just made everybody savages. You know? It's just man eat man, right? And so they don't have that same etiquette no more. That's the same with over here in general. That's why people be so amazed. You know, they don't act up like that in their own. Well, they do in their own country too. But my point in being, the wicked, you are in the path of the wicked. You pick that shit up subconsciously, man. If you're not focused on righteousness, you will do some wicked ass shit and not realize it until you're already in the jam. What did he say? What did the brother's son say yesterday about oh boy? He said, man, everybody that be around him dying and shit. He's cool. But remember, we was at we was at the birthday party.
But you was on the phone with me.
No, I asked Laura, I asked him if
Oh yeah. Everybody around him just be dying or getting into some shit without even saying to. So
Malachi chapter 1.
Oh yeah.
No. All right, Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Whereas God says, we are impoverished, we will return to build just
Right.
I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness.
And ain't that what we calling you so-called white people right now? They're the border of wickedness, man. And all they've done on the planet is do wicked shit. So they're the border of wickedness. And we don't come out here and say the so-called white man is the devil for no reason. We ain't saying that he got a pointy ears and a tail on his ass. We saying that all you so-called white people have done since y'all have power in this planet is rob, steal, and kill. That's all you've done. You haven't created anything. All the other nations created something, especially Jake. But you so-called white people have created nothing, including the fake Jew white
No, that's not true. They created one. Let's not get it twisted. Plastic was created by white people.
Well,
Plastic.
let's not forget the German scientists that created
the bomb.
The nuclear bomb.
Yeah, they created nothing.
Weapons
that
and shit.
benefits the people of the world.
Right.
That's just the truth. And most of the things here was created by Jake. Because you walk around like a lot of people listen to different genres of music in America, right? They'll listen to this music like country music or something and think that white people made it. No, Jake did. So-called black people made that music.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Hold on. Don't they ain't one of the people in music they worship is Elvis Presley, and didn't Elvis Presley get all his music? He got all his music from a black man.
I saw the video. I had the video, right? I don't know if I
even that dance that he couldn't do.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Right, he couldn't even get the rhythm and emotion right.
Right.
Jake was on a talk show, and he was showing. They gave him a chance to. He was like, "Yeah, I wrote this song. I taught him how to dance." But it was a real dude because he got the royalties from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got up there and they let him perform. It was like a talk show. And they let him get up there and they let him, it was like back in the 70s. They let him get up there and perform the song how it's supposed to sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. We heard the original too, remember, in black and white. It was in black and white. It was a big black woman from down south. When she sung that You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, you can feel that shit.
Because they could get more media and radio airplay quicker than these Jake's house crazy music at that time.
Exactly.
So they'll scout at Jake's music and performances and go and copy that shit and get they shit out there before Jake did.
That's it. Because she sung that You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, that shit was like, damn.
And Prince discovered that, pretty much the whole music industry was a fucking scam anyway.
Right.
Putting all that work and energy into create music and doing performances, but you getting fucking pennies out of yourselves.
Nigga literally had to change his name to an image, bro.
Like the artist formerly known as Prince.
And that was fucking genius. Just like him. That man was a musical fucking genius. Mozart reincarnated, or Beethoven reincarnated.
You signed a contract with them, they got you trapped because now they have all the musical and creative rights to your shit.
Yeah.
Shit that you create.
Yeah, even on your image. The image that you have, they can use it at any fucking time. Your likeliness and your image. I'm looking at all of that. I told you, brother. Nah.
Stay away from that milk, brother.
That's right.
Oh, fuck that. Stay away from the from the goblins, man.
Oh, that's damn goblins. Yeah. Chaos beast. Chaos goblins. You know what? I was looking at another hyena, right? And it looked like it had this long weave on it. It's called the brown hyena. It's different from the spotted hyena because these motherfuckers be riding solo, but they some bold bitches. Let me say that much. A lion, they will walk up on a lion and try to take their shit by itself. You ever seen a black bitch tripping with a big ass nigga, this little tiny bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this nigga can fold her up anytime, but he just be like kind of taken back, like this bitch had the nerve, like you don't even know how to respond, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what to do then, But nonetheless, the brown hyena is worse than the spotted hyena. I did a lesson on the spotted hyena. I think I'm gonna have to do it now in comparison and its usage to how the condition of our women right now. I think I'm gonna have to do the one on the brown line.
Oh, let's not forget. I did show y'all firsthand in 3D. I showed the brothers this week in 3D what it's like a woman dwelling with a bear, because a bear got in the crib, and they showed it. The bear was in the crib, going through everything. Why did the woman stand behind the man the whole time?
Like, nah, bitch, get over there. Yeah. Go meet your bear.
Right.
Let that nigga know to calm down. He thought I wasn't at home today, huh, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Came in, was surprised.
Let me tell you something.
Opening the cabinets, he was opening the doors and shit. That shit it was crazy.
And it was real.
That nigga was up in there just lined up like he was there, like he'd been in there before. What the fuck they got to eat? All in the cabinet. That nigga might as well have went in the fridge, dog. Mm-hmm. If he's opening shit up like it was nothing. Like I said, like he's done it before.
Hey, how you doing? Uh-oh. Well, I'll tell you your tights. Here you come.
Coming.
Yep. Be here in about 10 seconds.
Right.
Yep. Football.
Yeah, I wish I had some cash up for it. Sure. Why I do it. This is
Okay.
It usually works. If you don't make eye contact, it usually yeah.
Sometimes a nigga will go out of his way.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Hey, what up, bro?
Hey, what up, bro?
I mean, then he'll just walk right up on you, so it's kind of like you're forced to acknowledge the presence.
Well, remember how one nigga was up the street? Like, hey, what's up? Hey. Like he knew it.
Right.
And we was like, his hair looked like black top ramen and shit. He had that hard ass curl in his head. That shit was crazy. Then the nigga got up to us.
That's a grown woman?
Like, yeah, y'all got a couple dollars.
That's a grown woman? What the heck?
No, I shall not lie, brothers. No, I will. All right. But I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, China right now is fucked up because of those tariffs. Recently, I did a video the other night. Yeah, everything back. I think it's art wars, to be honest with you. Yeah. So recently, and several major cities in Taiwan, in China, including Wuhan, they got rid of all cash overnight.
Wow.
And then people woke up the next day because at night, the streets are empty at night in China. You know, you don't have motherfuckers just walking around searching for some rocks and shit. Everybody's in the house. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the streets of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so at night they went and they took all the money out the fucking ATMs and went to each store owner and all the stores. And they, how you doing, sis? And they let her know, or they let them know, that if they deal with anybody in money, they'll have a penalty. They even got motherfuckers standing to the side watching. They clubbed out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jake.
Like looked across the bed, just
that gangster truck. That nigga weird as hell. He got a lot of shit going. He got a lot of demons on him, man. When you see a really out of place person, man, he did it again. You saw it? Yeah. And Cali tried, nigga, like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, you can tell when a person got a lot of unclean spirits on them. A lot of people are fucked up right now. But nonetheless, yeah, they changed that money system overnight in several major cities in China, including Wuhan. People woke up and they went to go do their daily thing, they went to go get that shit out their ATM. pay for shit with their cash and their account and showed the money was in there, but they didn't have access to it. They couldn't take money out. They couldn't do nothing. You couldn't catch a cab. Using money, couldn't do nothing. And motherfuckers was like, they was tempted to do it. This cab driver talking about how he was so tempted, but the motherfuckers be watching, waiting for you to fuck up.
Yep.
So they'll be on your ass, dog. They not playing over there. But they was forced to do the digital yuan because of those tariffs that Trump put on. That's why everybody is going to be, it's like everybody hate Chris. Everybody is going to hate America. They're going to hate the war. They hate her right now. America put tariffs of up to 15 to 20% on every fucking body. Everybody. Everybody can get it fucking with Trump.
Right.
Or the elites is using him. He just a puppet any fucking way. But we're gonna say that devil right there in general, man. Right? Let's just say it's Trump. It's all Trump, right? That motherfucker is making everybody hate him. And it's making it look like, oh, they cool with Russia right now. They're trying to work it out, man. They really don't want no war. The Most High is gonna make them do something. Right now, they are trying to provoke, Ukraine is trying to provoke the U.S. and Russia into a war. Right? They're trying to do that right now. You can't, when a missile blows up somewhere and they be like, oh, this motherfucker did it. How the fuck do you know? A random artillery shell hit somewhere, oh, Russia did shit. They trying to, the Heavenly Father gonna put a hook into their jaw, man. And pull them into this war, this last war. The final war, the final battle.
The Valley of Yehoshaphat.
Yes. Valley of the Most High Judgment. That's why I say you entering in, if you want to be part of the military right now, you entering into the path of the wicked, bro. Oh, yeah, I want to be all I can be, motherfucker. I want to serve my country and all that. Yeah, you going to serve your country, all right. They shove that chip deep in your ass and they send you overseas. They ain't telling you that you're not coming back. That's the dream they said. You see, I got
they're just like they said that like if they start serving their troops what is it, steak, potatoes, and
oh yeah, they ain't coming back.
Like
yeah,
that.
they ain't coming back.
Yeah,
That's
they going to war.
call that the last meal. Just like when the motherfuckers on death row. Oh, you can eat lobster and steak, fattening them up. You know, they'll eat that in the chow hall right before you go. Motherfucker, the day before, you eat good as fuck. All you can eat cookies and all kind of shit. Juices, Gatorades, multiple. You eat all you can eat. Because they know chances are you get to a conflict over there, shitting all that out. First thing you do after the rigor mortis kick into your body is your bowels release. All of that steak and shrimp, lobster and shit, all that is just getting released, mixed with blood all over the goddamn battlefield, dog. And Esau knows it. This devil knows it, and he don't give a shit. I got this goddamn pain right now because I went, it was all I could be, motherfucker. Now I got a fucking game. You see what I'm saying? Lord bless is temporary, but God damn.
She coming for a second time. She coming to see her. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, next time she come over, I'm gonna ask her how old she is. I just got it.
She's a grown. Yeah.
Huh?
I would make sure I put her in the concubine. I'm not gonna hold you up. I fit that motherfucker in the palm of my goddamn hand. Somebody better start crying in my hand. What the niggas say? Ha ha. It's adventure time and shit. But anyway. Yeah, I said a long time. That's just crazy. But what's happening right now is everybody is getting here for this. That's why I say something's about to happen. But and yet that mark before this Third World War comes. They getting the draft ready. They getting all of this stuff ready. But now that the Genius Act has been passed, it's a wrap, though. Now they talking about Bitcoin being the national currency. But your president, your boy Trump said in his first term he would never do that. Digital dollar would never become a thing. Like mounts and all that other shit. But that's going in the path of the wicked. If you want to stick up with this politics bullshit, actually vote thinking that it's gonna make a difference. Up for this bullshit. I want to be a senator one day, and I want to write my congressman and all that bullshit. Fuck that, man. Right now, you got to get your head focused and get your spirit in order because this bitch is about to happen, dog. And when it happens, all of these people will be coming out of this motherfucker. As you can see, it's a goddamn cookie shop right here. This cookie shop is 24 hours. In the same way these bitches and their boyfriends come walking out here eating these soft ass cookies, they are oblivious to what's about to happen. Everybody is so at ease. This devil got his feet out on his Jordan Jeep. Ain't got no doors on it with his broad foot hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
He's all about to get fucked up, dog. There's a system being set up that's gonna make everybody a slave. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about a fucking slave, not owning shit. You know now they have it set. I was looking on allegedly. I forgot it's a new Ford truck. I can't remember what truck it was, right?
You know, when everything goes digital, you gotta have that C-hip. You know, it ain't gonna be no more being able to hustle on the streets because you don't have physical currency.
You already
That's
see.
how things survive
You
COVID.
already see the dispensaries took the weed man all the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
but then guess what? The dispensaries are losing millions and millions of dollars.
Well,
I looked at it in the economy today, and a lot of dispensaries are getting shut down.
damn.
Yes, bro.
Yep.
So the weed man might be back on in a second because it's going down, even in California.
Yep. No, that's the number one choice right
Yeah,
there.
bro. I'll be watching these economy shows. I just be watching them. I mean, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's good to know what's happening around you, dog.
You might can see now.
Yeah, but all of these motherfuckers they are oblivious to what's about to take place.
Oh, did you hear about you heard about Boosie, right? You hear about Boosie? They talking about he finna go down for the murder of some dude named Duke the Jeweler.
Duke the jeweler?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. They said him and some dude named Jay Prince Jr. set up Duke the Jeweler to be killed. He got killed by his car after a dice game.
Everybody had a dice.
They said basically what happened was they were at a dice game and Boosie and them had some trick dice. And they were licking people. So this dude, Duke the Jeweler, came in. He used the trick dice and he was licking everybody with it. Even Boosie. Licked all of them, right? Just leave him to his car and then killed him at his car.
Duke the jeweler had
No, Boosie him did. And he knew how to use them somehow and started licking it and lick everybody with it. Damn, man, what type of dark skinned woman is that? See, now that's Esau's prize right there. That's Esau's prize right there.
got him his black. Let him have his buttercup.
No problem. Yeah, that's another thing about uh, so-called black women with so-called white men. The black women who get with the most prejudice, racist, bigoted, Edomite there is and shit, and take all this shit and talk shit about black men. You know, all to try to escape the curses and try to live this lavish lifestyle.
Right.
Over here because he knows that they can take man is under know basically the curses as far as like being under white supremacy and being under oppression. So if they can't afford that lifestyle, they get with a Edomite not just for financial gain, but to also so-called live a lavish lifestyle and be treated well.
Right. But they never treated well. It's got to the point where even the black African women are more than other African women don't. They know European men. They
Well,
beat you, they will kill you, and they won't get in trouble for it.
Hey, tell me if you seen all these people. Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
A lot of these interracial couples, the black ones won't talk about how they might give my boyfriend and seek their head. They'll try to sweep that shit out of her. And say that, they look at the best life.
Well, the perfect example of what I was saying was the DeBarge family. The DeBarge family that lived in Detroit, that singers, DeBarge, they had a white father that beat all of them.
So they all got money because they all got the same smile.
Yeah.
That look very serious.
Yeah. You got that bread. You got that bread.
He ready.
We ain't got no money. Surely oppression makes him. Yeah, he oppressed.
He's like,
Right. Yeah, hey, that's why he in the back. He like, fuck this shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck that shit.
Motherfucker might be a Jake. Shit.
Fuck this.
Like, the fact like, yeah, I ain't got no smile. I got so funny.
Right. I might be a Jake, man. That's right.
I'm pretty much on these curses.
And we don't know. He might be the Jake.
I'm saying these
Lingo dog.
When they talk about you can make a certain amount
Lingo.
of type of shit online and shit like that, and then you always got to take the
Lingo
course. And it's like right when you think, okay, it's a little bit, I'll try it out. And you can't afford force at that time because you probably paying bills and all this shit. So it's kind of like, it's been, you've kind of like
Caught in that motherfucking web.
you caught in the system. Caught in the pit, man. It's just out of your reach type shit. Trying to fix my
Ooh, I knew it. Ooh. Great there. That's okay. If I was here, I'd drive on off. That's an Edomite car. I'd drive off. Don't get out. Just leave. Ma'am, just leave. Just leave. Get out of here. Shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that car. Right. The people ain't even out here. She only scraped the side of it, though. She hit it hard. Nah. Oh, yeah, right. No, it's damage to it. Oh, no, she took the thing off of it. It's damaged. No, it's damage to it, but it's damage to it for real. Nah, man. No, she took the whole light part out. Yeah, that's why I was telling her to leave. Oh, I thought I seen the light. Oh, I don't know, Hakim. Y'all, I don't think y'all seen what I seen. Ma'am, you ain't do nothing, ma'am. You ain't do nothing. Get up out of here. Get up. You ain't do nothing in that car. We ain't see nothing.
Yeah, with that, we're going to close on praise the Lord.
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
I'm going to the Pastor Great Millstone. So,
Abba. Shalom, Hakim.
That shit, yo.